Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, EQ and Nostalgia here, and today I've got some news concerning Resident Evil 7. We got a screenshot, and this wouldn't be newsworthy if it wasn't for the fact that the screenshot has a coin in it, but they showed some healing items. This is something that we knew going all the way back to when they unveiled it. They said, yeah, there's going to be stuff like healing items, there's going to be limited guns and ammo and all that stuff. They said that to reassure people because it looked nothing like older Resident Evil titles. And when they dropped this, everybody started going nuts over the merchant. What are you buying? And I honestly don't think he's going to make a comeback. It would be really cool for nostalgia's sake. It doesn't really have to make sense, but just have that guy sell stuff to me. That would be awesome. If he just popped out of nowhere, came out of a closet or something in some decrepit house and was like, what are you selling? I would be absolutely okay with that. But once again, it doesn't need to make sense, but I do want to know who the hell he is. That would be cool if they wrote him in there and they explained his story. I'm getting way off here. This is just speculation area, but that would be nice. It would be good fan service. But it's cool to see that they are including these things. I think it's helping to put some people at ease. I think there's still a lot of hatred over Resident Evil 7 because it doesn't look like any of the originals. It's not using the fixed camera angle and the tank controls and blah blah blah. I still personally think that the demo felt closer to what Resident Evil embodied way back in the day than anything has in the past, I don't know, about the past decade. But that's just me. I'm curious how this is going to work. Are you just going to find herbs inside of decrepit houses? Are they just going to be kind of sitting there in some nonsensical way, or are you going to have to go out and employ more of like a modern strategy where you have to go outside to actually get the herbs? Do you have to go to a mountainous region where they grow to get certain red herbs? I don't know, but we see this kind of stuff a little bit more in gaming now, right? Things that make a little bit more sense. You're not just going to come across herbs in someone's bathtub in a modern game. Sometimes you still do, but for the most part, I'm thinking of games like Dragon Age Inquisition, certain herbs growing in certain areas. That would be really cool if they did something like that. But I don't know. Maybe you just buy them from the merchant and you don't really find any out on the field. Hopefully that's not the case. I would like to still come across them in random areas, maybe mixed herbs in a drawer or something like that. Now you'll notice with this image, you don't see the classic red, blue, or green herbs. It looks just kind of like a generic plant coming out of a bag. Also, it looks like these are tinctures of some sort. You're not seeing any of the health sprays or any of that, and that's kind of unfortunate. I don't know if they're going to have that in the game, but it's weird because I'm nostalgic towards certain things like that, right? I don't mind if Resident Evil goes in a new direction as long as it's scary and it has all of the core elements. These are things I've discussed multiple times here on the channel, but I do want to see things that I remember. Kind of like what Final Fantasy does. You see recurring creatures over the years from other games. You always have a Cid in Final Fantasy. It might be a different person, but it's always there. Things like that I really appreciate, and I always like stuff like that with Resident Evil. The ink ribbons and all of the different herbs and the way things look. That's something that really matters to me. It's not really a big deal if they change it, or it looks like they did change it. It's not really a big deal to me, but still, my nostalgia wants to see things that I remember from years ago. Now, it looks to me like this is just the green herbs. We're probably still going to see at least the red ones. I don't know if we'll see blue, but it looks like that's what they're going with. And it does kind of make sense. The more I look at the image, the more it makes sense with the way this game looks. When you were playing the demo, it had that very rustic look, that decayed look to it. And even the image of the herbs in the coin kind of has that feel to it, that grimy look, that real mature look that they're going for the series. And just in closing, I have to say, I think it's brilliant the way they've been handling Resident Evil 7. They're just kind of releasing tidbits of information here or there. They've got people wondering. They had people wondering for the longest time what to do with the dummy finger. I don't think anybody's figured that out yet. I don't know if they said they were going to patch that in or not. I haven't been following the dummy finger mystery very closely for a while there, but it was genius how they had all these people going nuts to figure that out. It's kind of got like a small cult following already. And if the game is really good, that's going to spread, and Resident Evil could very well be on its way back to the top of the survival horror genre. At this point, I want to kick it over to you guys. What do you think about this? What do you think about the coin? Do you think we're going to be seeing merchants again? Will we have that mysterious stranger make his way back into the game? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to rate it thumbs up. If you're new here, I ask that you please subscribe. I thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video.
Thank you.